something and your phone breaks or you drop it and it shatters like this one here. Yes, we've all been there and we've all had that situation. Now, I love motorbike riding, as you can see. Personally, I've been out many times riding out in the forestry, enjoying the time with my friends. When all of a sudden we've fallen off the bike and first thing he does is he checks his phone. His phone's shattered, can't even turn on. And I know for sure his mum and his parents are so mad at him. And personally, if I buy a brand new phone, I wouldn't like to go out there and just make sure it's fully safe before I go out there.
My hobby is mountain climbing. I love altitude and the adrenaline. When I run up the side of a mountain, my phone slips out of my pocket. It smashes and falls a few meters down dangerous and slippery paths. This actually happened to a friend of mine. We were climbing up Mount Magungun in the afternoon. When we got to the top, we were taking photos. He was climbing up a rock and his phone fell out of his pocket and fell down a dangerous slippery part of the mountain. We went down and grabbed it, and of course, it was all smashed and he had to pay $100 to get it fixed. It's time to make a change. Kids love their phones. Us kids love our phones.
We are making a personal storage box, which is also known as PSB. It is shockproof, waterproof, goes anywhere, fits anywhere, small, compact, easy to use, just lock it and forget it. The PSB can hold many types of phones, from iPhone 7 Plus to an iPhone 4. We'll have foam on the inside to protect it, and it'll have a hard case around the outside, which is aluminium, to protect it from the drops in the water.
Have your phone in a box to be 100% safe. As mums and dads, you can now trust your kids. No need to worry about their phones being broken, and plus you don't have to pay $150 for your phone to get fixed. So we have the solution. It's PSB.
You may be asking, well, why don't I just get a life-proof case? Well, life-proof cases don't always stand the drops and when it goes in water. This case is, this box is not used just for everyday purposes. But this box is for extreme conditions where most phone cases are just useless.
All you need to do is slip your phone in, lock the lid, and forget about it. Lock it, forget it. The PSB will help lower the phone cost for kids, teenagers, and adults. You can successfully take your phone motorbike riding, push bike riding, hiking, and any types of extreme sports.
We hope in the future we can add more features to this product, like a phone charger or a digital clock. From here, we would like to create bags that can also do phone resist, that can also resist dust, water, and cuts through the bag. The personal storage box will also be going ahead even if we have limited money. We have high hopes that this product will change the future and go far. Today, we would like to see if you can help us out with our business by supporting us with money and help us with our first prototype, the test product, and also the advertising. Thank you for listening, and we appreciate you coming today.
Awesome presentation.
Well done. Well done. Good presentation.
I'd also like to mention that we also have 2 other people in our group, but they could not make it today. They're both pretty sick. So, one's...
You've done well then.
Load. Yes, well done. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. So, do you have like a visual representation of what it would look like?
No, not at the moment. We are in the making of it, but it's no longer than 14 centimeters long, and we're not sure of the width at the moment. We're still trying to get it.
You can still interact with the phone once it's in the case?
No.
Okay, so it's just one of those.
Yep.
So the first thing that comes to mind, it's like one of those lockable things for when you go surfing. You can put your keys and your phone in, you attach it to your bumper, and you can go for a surf and come back and it's still safe.
Yeah.
So it's similar to that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you'll be able to slide the phone in, put the lid on, and clip it down. It should be all good.
And is it easy to get back out, or is
Yeah,
it
you just unclip it and
Just
then...
unclip it, pull the lid off, and just slide it out.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think the sooner you could get even a sketch, even a pencil drawing, would be useful at this point. Because you showed for a long time the iPhone, and I think that's a little confusing because I kept looking at it going, am I missing something? Is it there? So the sooner you could get to that, you might think about something along, like the word vault keeps coming to my mind. that sort of thing. You're onto something with lock it, forget it. But, I don't know.
Lock it, protect it, lock it, save it, maybe,
Yeah.
forget it.
Yeah, phone tune or something.
Yeah, so a trendy name, at least for a model.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or extreme. You said this isn't just for people walking down the street, it's for people that get out. You caught my attention with that opening sequence of the video, of you doing that. So you might, as this presentation goes along, I like the way you guys came in and, hello, and I thought you were going to do something else. And, of course, if you had something and you could lock it right there, that'd be cool. But that video, so you might just click in some other extreme situations, kayaking, hiking, that sort of stuff that you talked about visually there. And again, I think if you have the representation of the device, then how does this get manufactured? How do you protect yourself against getting knocked off by somebody who's,
Black light proof.
is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah, that's the.
Well, that's the stuff you get from Telstra, right? You can go to that and get that big plastic case, but you said it's not waterproof or all that?
Well, yeah, it is.
It's got some issues. So to be really clear about the differentiation between anything remotely close, so I think you got two mind spaces you need to occupy quickly. The extreme sports person, the outdoors person who's looking for that safety, and then I don't know, mom or dad who, my kid's broken a phone again, that sort of thing.
You said
It'd be interesting to have.
verbally, which was good.
Sorry.
You presented those scenarios,
Yeah,
and set up the story, set up the picture, very well verbally. But I think.
And I don't know if Ibis World has phone repair. Probably do. How much is spent on phone repair in Australia every year, and if you even had anecdotal information on, typically this is where it happens worst, or something like that.
I think once you come up with whatever the box might be and how much that box is going to cost, I think what would really, the big key things is going to be design and marketing. Something cool, edgy, or whatever. That's otherwise, why wouldn't I just use a Tupperware container? And if it breaks that one go, it save my phone, or just get another one, depending on the cost. So I really think you're going to have a cool design, and you're going to have some pretty cool marketing around it. And when you're thinking about marketing, know who your target audience is, which you guys did. It's going to be that extreme sport, so you're not going to put flowers and things on it. Target exactly what it is that you're doing, and then who you're selling it to.
Maybe Kickstarter it. Set up a Kickstarter campaign to get it out.
Yeah.
Crowdfund it.
What do you reckon the price would be? What's in your brain?
We're looking about $100 because all the other, like to fix the phone case screen is about $150, and you would rather spend $100 than spend $150 later on if you do break it.
Especially if you have to spend that 150 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, that's right. Then you'll start looking into, I better should have got that
insurance.
box.
Yeah. That's from the outset.
20.
Yeah, I want to give you guys a bit to encourage you. You sold me on yourselves.
Yeah.
You sold me on your concept,
Yeah.
but I haven't got a product yet. So,
Yeah.
those two things I'm happy with. So,
And have you got up to thinking about marketing?
Not yet. We're still we're actually through the process of designing it at the moment.
Yeah.
Trying to put all the final touches on
Yeah.
and having a set design down.
Yeah. I'd be excited to hear about your marketing side of things. It's a very targeted and specific market, so marketing should be interesting.
well done though. Good effort.
Yeah,
Really good.
One last thing, just
These visuals.
with your marketing, focus on. There's a saying: people rarely buy what they sell, the things that they're selling them. People don't buy a drill because they want to drill; it's because they want a hole in the wall. Don't focus too much on I'm selling a box that your phone sticks in.
Yeah.
You're selling the fact that you're not going to have to get your phone repaired and all that sort of stuff. So which you've done, but keep that focus in mind when you're marketing.
I think there's one other thing you could add to that as well, and that well equipped. I'm well equipped. I'm buttoned up when I go out. you know,
Yeah.
my motorbike is in good nick, you know, and well fed, and it's kind of like I tick all the boxes, and this is one of them. And if you don't have this box ticked, you're not well equipped. You're not ready for the great outdoors or something.
I'm gonna chuck in 30. First thing that comes to mind is the surf thing, because when you go out for surf, I can't take my keys or my phone, so that thing. And then also I envisioned that it would be like a camping thing. I could like hook it onto the back of my backpack, and because when I take my phone, all the moisture from camping and waking up in the morning, it's hard to look it up after when you go camping. So that's $30 there for you for design processing.
Well done, fellas.
Shake some hands and grab some cash.
Good job. Grab your phones.
Thank you.
Here's your
Take
money.
this one and get it fixed for me too, would you?
Thank you.
Keep going.
I think it's just a case actually. I've got no idea what these things.